Hello everyone, and welcome back to Ghosts of Alexandria. I'm your host, Alexander. And allow me to introduce you to a friend, a YouTube creator, political commentator, generally socially conservative, and former confidant, DirtyWopBastard. You see, DirtyWopBastard has been a bad boy. You see, he's usually a pretty funny guy. And, you know, his ire against communism is perfectly acceptable. His channel's content reflects this kind of humor. Witty, piercing, but also socially provocative. He has classics such as Come On Democracy, featuring Joseph R. Biden, and Among Us and the Truth of Democracy. And a personal favorite of mine, AOC is a capitalist pig dog. AOC, of course, referring to the Congresswoman from New York, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. It's all very funny, but he pulled an Icarus. He, in fact, flew too close to the sun, and unfortunately, he's gonna get burned. You see, now, while I approve of him going against communism, being in general an anti-communist, I mean, the icon of his channel is literally a crossed-out hammer and sickle. He went against me. And my friends, I'm not a communist. I don't understand why he went against me. I don't quite even understand how he went against me, and I'll explain that later. But he will pay. He will burn. You see, recently, he made a video called I'm Stoked About Female Zorro, where he talks about his sarcastic liking to a reimagining of the traditional Zorro male, obviously, character as a woman. Now, he called me about that.
I'm doing this video about, like, this new Zorro thing. It's like they're having this female Zorro.
See, he recorded the phone call, and he used it as material in his video.
Hey, Alex,
Now, there are very few things that annoy me. But the term Latinx would have to be one of the top.
Shouldn't they use, like, the gender-neutral term, like in Latinx?
What?
Like in Latinx, like, maybe, like, Zorox?
I myself am of Hispanic heritage, quote-unquote, whatever that means.
You're Hispanic, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And, normally these issues don't really bug me, especially cultural issues, especially of my, heritable culture, because I don't really care. But there's something about defiling the Spanish language in this way, using an X, even as a joke, which I didn't quite understand at the time, that just really gets me the wrong way. And I don't know how he knew that. That is one of my only major pet peeves. Someone told him. I don't know who in our friend group would do that. I don't know who's a traitor. But someone told him that Latinx annoys the shit out of me. So, I decided to post, this comment. I threw it on, his video. Just, kind of making fun of it a little bit. And I by mistake, I said, this is war, It was all supposed to be in good fun. But then he put me on blast again.
Alex is bound and determined to get me back for trolling him for the Zorro video. If you haven't checked it out, I'll probably put it in the end screen here. And so he's declared a YouTube war on me, and I'm really interested in seeing what comes of that. I'm ready for it. I have accepted his declaration of YouTube war.
See, he posted my comment. Now listen, Dirty Wop Bastard. I don't know if you understand this, but you're really living up to the name. Okay? I didn't want this. I didn't need this.
Because you know DWB's got some things up his sleeve, so I'm going to see how hard he goes and decide what level of savagery that I will unleash against him. So look forward to that. I hope good things come out of it.
But I am the Lighthouse of Alexandria. And Icarus, if you fly too high, I will personally burn you. Send you to the ground, down a peg. You didn't need to do this. You didn't need to target me. You did not need to break the confidentiality of our phone call. To exploit me in my exhausted weakness like that. He called me late in the night. Okay? It was just unnecessary completely. He defiled my language. He corrupted my image. Oh, speaking about the image. Okay, so in this Zorro video, he rips my image. One of my favorite fan arts on the channel. I actually use it for the backdrop of most of my videos now. It was made by a guy who used to call himself Lampface. I don't know if he wants to be known now, so, you know. But if he sees this, let me know, and I'll give you full credits. But he made it as, like, just a general art project. It was really cool. I really, really appreciated it. And, you know, he sent it to me. Now Dirty Wop Bastard is conniving. He couldn't just ask me for the image. You know, he had to rip it. He had to rip it from my channel. And he took the image and he disgraced it. He deflowered it. I don't know why I'm using all these sexually charged terms other than you know, in my last video. And also, you know, maybe subconsciously I understand that this is the only language the bastard understands. If he actually is a bastard. If he's not just bullshitting that too. You know, but he took my image and he posted it, and it's scaled wrong, and it's a terrible resolution, and it does it an injustice. It's not the correct aspect ratio. Again, if you just asked for the image, I would have given it to you. It's 16:9. It perfectly matches, you know, your typical video. But no, he didn't. He scaled it wrong. It's not even lined up with the center of the video. How could you do that to a bro? I would never do that to you. Well, maybe I will now. I don't know. We'll see. But, it's all very dirty, one would say. One could say. One would be right to say that. But this can end now. This can end now. We can make a truce, okay? I don't want any YouTube drama. This is all very silly. And, you know, maybe even making a response is silly of me. You know, but I'm trying to be the bigger man here. I'm offering you an olive branch. If you would just apologize for using the conversation as a practical joke, then everything can go back to normal. There will be no war. We can call a truce. That's all you have to do. Send me a comment. Call me again, I guess, if you're not going to record it. And so forth. And stop defiling my language, my friend. I mean, I know I don't even speak it, but shut up. It's none of your business. Okay? Do not defile my language by using your X's. Or you'll find X's where you don't want them to be as well. If you know what I mean.